Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Here's the Scoop with Scoop the Mids. My name is Josh. I play bass and perform vocals. Here are my two friends. Johnny plays drums as well as vocals. And then there's Derek. He plays guitar and vocals.
And drums, apparently.
And drums, apparently. Oh, he also does, keyboards, synth, everything, programming.
Bass occasionally.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Johnny does that too.
All right, let's start all over again. Hold on. One more time.
Wait, one more time. All right.
Hi, everybody. We're Scoopy.
Hi, Scoopy.
All right. Okay.
That's what we need. We need like a little Rasta puppet to be our mascot. Have him introduce everybody. Hi, everybody. Scoopy.
Hey, everybody. All right. Okay. All right. Serious face.
Oh,
Serious face. Okay. All right.
Right.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Scoop the Mids with.
I feel like I'm listening to school announcements in the morning.
Okay. All right. Serious. I got this time.
Okay. All right. Hello, students, and welcome to the first day of class. This is.
I am Assistant Vice Principal Andrew Prince. You just pull it.
Okay.
Pull, man.
All right.
All right, let's go. Okay, cool. Let's go. All right, cool.
Greetings, everybody, and welcome to.
You're just trying to be so sincere.
Okay. All right. Less sincere. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Do it like morning radio show host.
Oh, okay. All right.
Get the radio voice. Hey, everybody.
All right. There we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Here's the Scoop with Scoop the Mids. I'm Josh. I play bass and vocals. There's Johnny over here. He does drums and programming and also vocals.
Not
And
anymore.
then Derek. He plays guitar, does vocals, programming, and keyboard.
Sometimes he touches me in my pants.
Now let's go over to Kevin for the weather. How's the Kevin over there? How's the weather over there, Kevin?
Let's go call a shopkeeper at 5 o'clock in the morning and bother them. Ask them stupid questions. Whoa!
All right. So anyway, Here's the Scoop. And we're off to a fantastic start already.
All right.
We've just wasted 10 minutes trying to do an introduction. And before that, we were confused about who Rick Ross was. Oh my goodness. So anyway, hi guys.
Hey, fellas.
What's happening?
Oh, you know.
Stuff.
Yeah, stuff is happening. For instance, we released a single yesterday.
Hey, that's true.
It is. It's a little number called The Fridge, and it's about just stuffing your face on Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And it's awesome.
Stuffed a bird. I stuffed myself. It's all good.
You stuffed a bird with yourself?
No, but I stuffed myself with the bird.
Okay.
Bird is the word.
I have heard that.
See, I grew up understanding that grease was the word, but that's just me.
Oh, it's grease lightning.
Yeah, you always have been a little greasy.
Look, it's a legitimate skin condition. Leave me alone. Quit picking on me.
Oh, how was the week, fellas?
Oh, the week flew by real quick.
It really did. It really did, man. It just like blasted right by.
Well, I mean, we're getting to the holiday shuffle, like time is the quickening,
Yeah, but it just seemed like especially the first 3 days this week at work, it was just like bang, 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 done. I was like, what the hell happened, man? It's like normally it feels like each day is 3 days long, but now, now I just came back from lunch and it's time to leave already. Okay, I'm not going to complain, but I'm a little confused by it.
See y'all tomorrow.
No, it's been a pretty good week. It really has. You guys saw my new play toy that I got. I was
Yes,
super
I
excited about that.
was gonna ask if it's gonna make make its video
Oh,
debut.
that's right. Yeah.
It will. It will. I have to make a few adjustments to it. I gotta lower the action a little bit, and I gotta set it up for 10 gauge strings because it's got nines on it right now, which are okay, but they're just crappy, low quality strings. So I'm gonna put
Uh,
my regular Ernie balls on it and play those, and yeah, I'm gonna put my balls on it. Yeah, I beat you to it, John. I saw that look on your face.
yeah, you saw the recognition. Oh, the B word. I've got something for this.
Like totally oblivious, and then you go, what balls? But yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. It showed up. What did it show up? Wednesday was it?
That sounds like it could be the
Tuesday or Wednesday,
the
something
word.
like that. It showed up, and yeah, I was. Yeah, naturally, I'm always nervous when I'm ordering stuff from overseas. But this one was surprisingly good quality. Like
Nice.
I was super impressed with it, and the paint on it and everything is really good. All the parts and everything. Like the
Well,
bridge is an actual Floyd Rose, which kind of surprised me.
Oh, wow.
Because most of them when you order from over there, they use like a low budget knockoff type thing that's made of like shitty potted metal and stuff like that. And as a result, sometimes they rust and turn all crappy looking, and
oh,
you know, like real quick. But this is an actual Floyd Rose. I was like, holy cow, that's pretty awesome.
nice.
Yeah, I mean that alone is worth what I paid for the guitar.
Hell yeah.
So I'm pretty happy about that. And how about your week, Johnny? How was your week?
It was. I mean, it was all right. Got through work. It was eh, a lot of shuffling and not a whole lot of sleep this week. But
Mm,
I did all right on snoozing last night. So feeling
that's good.
better than usual for a Sunday morning.
I felt bad that I had to ditch on you last night for Fortnite, but
Oh,
I
no,
was
I mean
so
a
mad.
4 hour update. Come
I
on.
was so mad. I was excited to play, and I was like, "Oh, I should probably check and see if there's an update." And as soon as I turned it on, it updated, and it's
Yeah,
like, "Yep, 4 hours." I'm like, "Ah, crap!"
yeah, yeah. It's
And I
a
was,
big
oh, good.
weird update too because it changed to a new season and
Mhm,
it's this weird throwback thing. So they went back to like probably three years ago what the
mhm,
map looked like, or maybe even more like 4 years ago by now.
yeah.
And the mechanics of the game changed a little bit, and it's really weird, but it's pretty cool.
Well, I was bummed out because I was legitimately excited when you said, "Hey, we're gonna play some Fortnite." I was like, "Yeah, let's do that." And then, yeah, like I said, and I was telling Josh about this before you came on. The frustrating thing about my PlayStation is like every game that I have on there, because when I turn it off, I put it in rest mode, so it still gets updates and stuff. Every game that I put on there, it updates automatically while it's in rest mode, except for Fortnite.
Oh
Wh-
yeah.
When I turn it on, Fortnite's like, "Oh, hey, there's there's like 5 updates that are needed. It shouldn't take too long." It's like it's 130 gigabytes and it's gonna take 12 days. I'm like, fuck.
Right.
So this one was relatively small by the updates that they normally send me, but it was like 12 gigs.
Yeah, I got.
Wow.
Oh, oh my God, the girls started decorating for Christmas already.
Oh geez.
Oh, really? Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, what else are we doing? You know.
I get it, but still.
But-
At least they waited until after Halloween, so there's that.
oh God. Oh, but yeah, I bet. Did your update take? Oh,
I don't know. I haven't looked yet.
you should check. Because
Well,
I'm sure I'll wind up playing more today. So
Well, I will absolutely play sometime today if you want to. Like
hell
maybe
yeah.
later in the afternoon.
Eh,
That's cool. Yeah.
who knows?
Because I got my usual Sunday stuff to do. So
Maybe I'm gonna play right now. Bye.
you son of a bitch.
Actually, that's how. Yeah, I could go play some video games.
Oh,
What's
great.
that?
Hey, you guys
All
suck.
right, we'll see you later, Derek.
Yeah. It's like
Oh.
half an hour of introductions, and now we're going to shut down so John and Josh can play video games.
Yep. Oh well, Josh probably has to update his Fortnite.
Well, I'm gonna play Super Mario Wonder. Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Heck yeah.
Brag.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
What are you
What are you going to do?
Oh my God.
What?
So, this morning,
Mm-hmm.
I knew I was gonna have trouble last night when I went to bed because I was ill situated for this morning and meeting my caffeine need. We've got
Been there.
we've got coffee, but I used up the last of the creamer that I was using yesterday, and like we've got milk, but I can't do that. Like black coffee or coffee with milk. Like I need it to not taste so much like coffee is my thing.
Okay.
And we didn't have any soda or anything, and so I knew I was gonna have to do something. So I got up and I started shuffling around the house, and I decided to run to the terrible grocery store that's like 2 blocks down the road from us,
Mm-hmm.
just because it's close and easy. And so I walked in and I grabbed a case of energy drinks and then a loose soda from the one of the reach-in coolers up at the register, and got in the one line that was open behind this lady and 2 kids. She had a big cart full of groceries at what is
Of
the
course.
customer service area. And it's just this tiny, there's no conveyor belt, there's just a tiny little counter space. So they're shuffling all this stuff around, and I'm standing there waiting, and I'm smiling at the kid, and waiting more. And it gets time for the lady to pay for her stuff, and like the whole time she's going on about, how they're on their way to church and they're going to be late for church and this and that, and she's like kind of snapping at the kids, and like the kids are dressed up like kids who are going to church, and the mom is not. She's got jeans and a hoodie on. She's got the brightest pinkest hair that I've ever seen. She's got like a bunch of piercings in her face, and I shit you not, like the biggest eyelashes I have ever seen, like big old fakey boys, like caterpillars.
Right.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and so she's hung up on the paying for her groceries phase of this, and it's taking a while. And so the lady that's ringing her up says to me, like, hey, come on down to the next register, I'll ring you up.
Mm-hmm.
So I go down there and I'm taking care of my stuff. She's ping-ponging back and forth between me and this lady, and I finish up and I walk out, and then I guess she finishes up and her kids walk out. And like as soon as they get out the store, she's yelling at him and stuff and being like super shitty. And so I went and I got in the car, and even with the car doors closed, windows up, like I can still kind of make out like her barking at these kids, and like little girl goes and gets in the car when I guess that was the wrong thing to do, because the lady goes and she like dives in the car after her and pulls her out and yells at the boy to get in, and she's still going on about church. And like, so I
Well, it
start the
sounds like
car,
she needs it.
right? Well, I started the car and I go to leave and I drive past her and I roll the window down. And I said, "You need to relax, Bethany. Jesus doesn't want you at church if that's how you act anyway." And I took her.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's
I
I
couldn't
bet she
believe
was
it. Like,
super psyched.
those, man, churchy people like that are so gross.
They are just the worst. Yeah, because I absolutely understand where you're coming from, because I've seen that almost that exact same scenario many times. And I just don't. I like, maybe they've decided to go to church to try and better themselves because they've realized that they're monsters, but they haven't quite gotten there yet. You know what I mean?
I'm still trying, Jesus.
I'm in the transition period. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm still garbage, but I'm trying to improve. But I just, yeah, that seeing that kind of stuff, I don't blame you in the least for what you did. You actually reacted better than I would. You'd be like, "Hey, quit yelling at that kid, you piece of shit." Have a nice day.
Right.
Have a good one.
Mm-hmm.
See you never, I hope.
Dare to dream.
Yeah. Oh, I saw the big red hoe again the other day. Yeah, I told you
Oh,
guys
did
about
you?
the big red hoe.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yes, you
Yeah.
did.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you
Oh
did.
yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Seen the
The
picture
shit-
that you posted?
The O fell off, or somebody stole the O off
Okay.
the big decal on her back window, and she hasn't gotten a new one put on yet. It's been like months. It's kind of like makes me want to order an O, and if I see her, just slap it on.
Here you go, lady. Have a nice day.
Let's start a Kickstarter for her to get a new decal for her truck.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, how much can it be?
It'll be the fastest, most successful Kickstarter ever. 10 minutes, done.
Right. No, it'll be
Oh,
one of
God,
those
big
things
red
that
O.
goes viral, like, you know, the kid that wanted to make a potato salad or a grilled cheese sandwich or whatever. It'd be like $32,000. Okay.
Dude,
Why
you should
not?
do it.
Oh,
Do it,
you
just see what
totally should.
happens.
Yeah, I would be curious about that myself. To be fair, though, we have to find out who she actually is. That way, if we do make money from it, we can actually get the decal to fix it on our window.
Well, like I have seen her,
Mhm.
and I've read descriptions of her online, because she's like a whole thing.
Oh yeah, I know. I've seen her truck on Twitter. I've seen it on Facebook. I've seen it on Blue Sky. I've seen it.
I
It's been
believe
on
it.
Instagram. I've seen it on YouTube.
Yeah, and she is like, as far as I can gather, she's just crazy. Like,
Whatever would give you that idea, John.
it, like, somebody who, like, I mean, not to, I don't know that there's a good way to put this, but like, you look at somebody and you're like, there's a 99% chance that they are on disability, you know? Like,
Right.
and yeah,
I get
she
it.
like disheveled, not super put together.
Imagine that.
not all there, maybe. So it's probably not appropriate for us to make fun.
Probably.
But I mean, she's
but
putting it out there. She's living her best big red hoe life. And I mean, really.
so now it just says Big Red H.
Yes.
Figure it H.
Yeah.
So now it sounds like she's looking for heroin.
Yes. I mean, maybe she is. Maybe that's by design.
Possibly. That's possible.
Maybe.
Possible. Oh, so I
Got any of that Kandahar red?
the big red H. Is that what they call it over there?
That must be how
Anyway,
they do it in Chi-Town.
Oh man.
Yeah. So it's I realize this is going back a little bit, but speaking of Fortnite, I we have an Ollie's here now, right?
Oh, the discount store?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so from time to time, I'll poke my head in there because they've always got like the Star Wars action figures like dirt cheap. You can get them for like $10 a piece, and they had a whole bunch of them on sale this past week. And one of the other things that I got, because it's the same scale as the action figures, I got this little Fortnite arcade game.
Oh, fun!
And I was super excited about it because when you take off the back, there it is. If you take off the back,
Does it do?
there's little hooks on the back, right?
Oh,
And
okay.
it comes with weapons.
Oh, neat!
Oh heck yeah.
Came with this. Can you see that?
Oh yeah, it's a
Yeah.
little submachine gun.
Yep, and it also came with a jar of shield potion.
Oh, neat!
Oh,
that's
how
so
cool is that?
Yeah.
$2.
Oh,
Sweet.
wow!
Oh wow.
I want to go there and see if they got any different ones, and so I can get a couple of these and set up like a little arcade for my action figures, and also have lots of cool new guns for them.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of neat.
Hell yeah,
That is.
man! Can't
for
beat that
$2?
price. No.
Yeah, I can't.
No.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying. So another thing. I know I haven't mentioned it a whole lot. I don't think I've mentioned it on here even. Bosco, as we all know, at least as the three of us know, and a couple other people. Bosco had some seizures last week. He had two really bad ones, and they lasted a couple of minutes, and it was very worrying, And he hadn't. And after that, for the longest time, he would just like kind of sit on it. He wouldn't even try and walk or anything. Well, last night, just out of nowhere, he suddenly stood up and started walking around the whole apartment. Like, has he been faking this whole time? Because I was carrying him around. Like, I know he wasn't faking, but he actually got up and was walking around the apartment yesterday, and I thought that was pretty neat. And like right now, he's over here dozing, all wrapped up in a blanket. Like, show you real quick. See him back there.
Oh, buddy.
Out cold. Out cold. But yeah, I just wanted to give an update because that was kind of a neat thing. Just all of a sudden last night, he like looked at me, took a deep breath, and then just hauled himself up and wandered around a little bit. Then kept walking just in his usual circle that he does around the apartment. And then he came over here next to me, laid down on the floor, and fell asleep for 3 hours. So apparently it wore him out a little bit, but at least he was able to get up and do it.
Yeah.
So
That's great for
on the road to improvement.
Yeah.
Fucking 16 years old.
Wow.
Still kicking. Mostly in his sleep.
Right.
But anyway, wanted to throw out that extra update.
Heck yeah. Our best to the little fella.
Yeah. He's snoring. Yeah. So anyway, anybody want to talk about more music? John, you said you were having some problems with that cover.
Yeah. It's I mean, I'm trying to
Is it because it's a consistent beat that has the same tempo all the way through?
Hey, I can do that. It's just
I know you can. I'm just messing with you.
Fast. It's
Yes, it is.
fast, and I want
I
to
was thinking about
like I
that, and I
don't
was
want to do
thinking
it
we
to the
could.
letter, but I want to like do it justice, you know?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about that too because I was thinking the same thing that it is kind of fast, and like in my head when I first started thinking about it, like I remember it being slower, but that's how it is on the original album.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah. It's all
so,
fast.
I mean, I
It's
wouldn't
not
have a
like we can.
problem.
What's that?
I wouldn't have a problem with slowing it down.
Oh no, we don't need to. We don't need to slow it down. It's just you
I don't
know.
mean like slow it down like a ballad, although that would be pretty funny. But like slowing it down like a little bit. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Like what did I say the tempo was? It's like 172 or something like that.
Oh, is it?
Like if yeah. So like if we dropped it down to 160, I feel like it would be okay.
No, no, we don't need to. We don't need to mess with it. Like I'll get there.
Okay.
Maybe,
All right.
hopefully. Well, hopefully I'll make some time and give it a run today.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe between today and tomorrow, I'm hopeful that I can get it. It's just it's I'd heard it,
Hmm.
before you expressed your interest in doing up a version of it, but like it was not a heavy rotation thing for me, so
Yeah.
I'm still familiarizing myself with it,
Yeah.
but
Well, it's one of those ones that didn't really ever get a whole lot of airplay,
Mm.
but it showed up in oh, what was it? Oh, it showed up in Tank Girl,
oh,
Oh, okay.
and that was when I first remember hearing it. And I was like, "Oh God, that's a cool song." And I think, and I'll have to check, but I think it might actually be a re-recording that's a little bit slower on that soundtrack. So I will look into it, and if it is, I'll send you that one.
oh.
Mm.
I don't know, because that feels like a defeat.
No, no, I don't think it would be a defeat. It would just be a reworking.
Yeah,
All
the
right. Well, it's
here's our
entirely up to
cover
you.
of
Well, I mean, take a look, and yeah, if you find something, send it over to me, and we'll, keep that in the back pocket.
Okay.
Like if I
Just in case.
if I spend a
Just
couple
in
days
case.
and can't get it together, then we'll try a reimagining.
Not a problem. Not a problem. But yeah, so there's that. And Josh, you said you had an idea for a song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was just something I was
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spring it on you.
oh no.
Bitch,
No, you
bitch.
talk yeah. Actually, that was just one of the things that popped up when I was working on Fridge.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, just like this poppy punk bass line. It goes. It sounds like do 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 do. And I was like, this
I'm
sounds
into it
familiar.
already.
Oh, well, excellent. I'll sing again then.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. And
I
I
like
like
I was
it.
like, oh, excellent. And
it.
then I was like, this sounds really familiar. I don't think I don't think it's an actual rip off of Time of Your Life. You could
Mhm.
definitely hear the if you were looking for it, you could definitely hear the influences. So I just called it Billy Joe's graduation song.
Actually, you wrote Billy Joel's graduation song. I was like, is there going to be piano in this?
Oh, did I say Billy Joel's? Oh, did it
You
come out as
did.
Billy Joel's?
Yeah.
Oh, it did. Oh, okay.
It's my favorite penis.
Yeah. Billy Joe's graduation
Billy
song.
Joel. I was like, wow. Wow, so that means the lyrics are going to be all about New York and shit.
Yeah, New
Yes,
York
literally
and
New
yeah.
York and shit.
Huh?
Yep.
Shit. Yeah.
Shit in New York.
The shit is the punk influence on it, but the rest of it is it's all about New York.
Come on, Virginia, don't make me wait. Afterwards, the girls start much too late.
That's right. It's about New York and blasting Catholic chicks.
Yeah.
You know, all the
Yeah.
important stuff.
Oh, so sorry for the confusion. I bet if I would have wrote it correctly, you guys would have gotten a chuckle.
Probably. Well, I got a chuckle.
I think I
got a chuckle
think
from
I
it the
read
wrong
it
way.
as intended.
Oh, okay. Well, see, there you go. See, so I'm the only one. See, this just highlights
Generational.
the age difference. Yeah.
Granddad Springer and his Piano Man.
You kids get off my lawn. Billy Joel knew how to rock. Haven't you ever heard It's Still Rock and Roll to Me?
It's called punk rock, Grandpa, and it's going to change the future.
Anarchy. Oh, my spine. I threw out my hip.
We're going to put you in
the
a
beaches of
home.
Normandy for a bunch of damn punk rockers to invade my neighborhood.
With their anarchy jackets and whatnot.
With your pointy coats and your pointy hair. Why is everything so pointy?
It's 100% true. The defining factor of punk music is how pointy it was. The entire punk culture. Good God. So anyway. I'm sold.
Right? Perfect.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, and are you still into? See, John's getting into it too now. So let me ask you this: are you still thinking about your epic '80s hair metal song?
I am. I got sidetracked by Fridge, but
that's fair.
Yeah, and
priorities.
Yeah, but and the Metallica concert last week. But yeah, I'm still envisioning it.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I ask is because I have an old piece of music that I think might fit.
Even better.
I'll have to.
We'll figure.
I'll have to dig it out of the computer, but I think it might fit the vibe that you're going for.
Grandpa's got a little cock rock in his back pocket for you.
Damn right I do.
I got a little cock in my back for you.
That's right. I got a little cock in my front pocket, dude. Yeah.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Never buy you a Coke.
You know what? Yeah, that would actually be absolutely perfect because I have no idea how to, write a metal 80s hair metal ballad. So that'd be.
Well, you came to the right guy. Let me tell you.
I sat down one day and I was like, but yeah.
I really want to be in Poison.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Don't laugh. Who didn't want to fuck the chicks in Poison?
Well, no.
I mean, they were all right, but those ladies in Mr. Big. Whoo.
Hey now, watch it, Mister
Big.
the only one that really looked like a lady was Eric Martin, and his voice sounds like it too. Honest to God, the first time I heard them, I was like, "Is that a girl singing?"
He's one of those castrados.
I think he might be. I'm sure I've told you guys this before, but I met those guys.
Oh,
yeah. I met that whole band. They were doing an in-store, and it was right after that song "To Be With You" became like this huge hit for them, which is hilarious because it's not even remotely representative of the type of music that they do. But they were doing an in-store, and myself, this girl I was dating at the time, and another friend of ours went to go see them. And This was in downtown Detroit somewhere at a Harmony House. You remember Harmony House?
do.
Yeah. So it was there, and we waited in line. We got in there, and I have very distinct impressions of everybody in the band. Uh, their drummer, Pat Torpey, he passed away not too long ago, but he had, like, he didn't really say much, but he had this whole vibe and this expression on his face that, like, he was waiting for somebody to walk up and go, "Hey, Pat, you heard any good jokes lately?" Because he had one ready to go. And then there was Paul Gilbert, the guitar player, and I had I said to him, "So what are you going to do now that you got this big #1 hit?" And he said to me, "I'm going to buy a TV because I've never owned a TV in my entire life." He says, "I spent all my time playing guitar, never watched any TV." And on a side note, I emailed him probably 15 years later and asked him, "So did you ever get a TV?" He's like, "Man, I got so many of them, I don't even know what to watch anymore." So then Billy Sheehan, the bass player, generally nice guy, not super talkative. He seemed like he had been having a bad day or something like that, so I didn't really say a whole lot to him, but I've talked to him since then, and he's a really good guy. And then Eric Martin was standing. He was the only one standing up. Everybody else was sitting at the table. He's just standing at the end of the table, just saying hi to everybody and shaking hands and all that. And I said to him, "I've seen you guys every single time you've been in Detroit, except when you opened for Rush." And he goes, "Why?" I said, "Because Rush sucks." And like all of a sudden, he just like runs up to me and wraps his arms around me and gives me a big old hug. And the whole time he's making eyes at my girlfriend.
He just reaches over and grabs his tit.
No, he didn't. But I feel like he probably would have had I not been watching so close, and I also kind of feel like she would have been into it.
And then he motorboated her right in her front butt. In front of God and everybody at the Harmony House.
That would have been hilarious. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, all four of them really, really nice guys. But yeah, I'll never forget him just eyeballing my, like looking her up and down, and she was wearing, of course, because it was the early '90s. She's wearing like this denim mini skirt because that's what they did, and he's just like looking her up and down, top to bottom, and I'm like, okay, all right, fine, just come this way with me. Over here, stay behind me.
I'm pointing where the boobs on a scale of 1 to Madonna.
Not quite Madonna, but they were prominent. So anyway, that happened. The only other time I went to an in-store was when I met Steve Vai, and I have absolutely nothing bad to say about that man. He's just the coolest dude in the world.
Nice.
Okay, I have one bad thing to say about that man. When he shakes hands like he's handing you a dead fish. Like I was ready for like a hand-crushing, handshake because like you watch the guy play and it's amazing, like so fast and so technical and everything. And I'm like, this guy's probably got hands like a fucking bodybuilder. He's just gonna grab my hand and turn it into dust. No, he's just like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, okay.
I'm Steve Vai. How you doing?
I liked you when you were with Frank Zappa. I'm gonna go away now. But seriously, really nice guy also. Celebrity stories. John, you've got a lot of celebrity stories because you made donuts for lots of people.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, and
Tell us your favorite one.
While he's thinking, I'm going to take a bathroom break.
Okay.
Gosh,
But I'm gonna make it. But if he thinks of it while you're gone, I'm gonna make him say it anyway.
He's got to go. He's got to go pour out the thimble.
Susie comes back, like Susie starts putting on his headphones, and that's when the party started getting really crazy. Anyway, I can't talk about it. for legal reasons, and then just ended at that.
And that's when the fish was inserted. Anyway.
That time you toured with Led Zeppelin, been there.
Those young men wore me out.
There's a famous story about them and a shark.
Yeah, I remember hearing about.
You remember the
that.
shark story?
Oh, yeah.
It's funny that stories like that are still around, and it's good.
So quick.
Yeah.
I know, right? I really had to go.
Like fire out of you like a fire hose, like
it was pretty powerful.
One splash, and then
just poop.
Yep. And then he spends 25 seconds washing his hands.
Oh, yeah, you're supposed to hold it from the side, Josh, not the front.
He pees so fast that it makes me think that he's just like going over in the corner and whizzing there.
Well, I have a bathroom right across.
It's just a bucket, Josh. Just call it a bucket.
Just peeing in the corner.
That's what my dad used to do when he was when he would be out in the garage. Because like the distance from his chair in the garage to the bathroom in the house was about the same distance from his chair in the garage to the corner of the yard just outside the garage door. But he had a privacy fence, and he was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go piss over here."
Yeah, I will.
Just
I will
imagine.
admit to,
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Oh yeah, I will admit to going in a Home Depot in a Homer bucket in the garage.
Well, see, but at least you're containing it. It's not like you're just like spray it all over the walls.
Yeah, I just imagine like every Sunday night after we've been recording or something, when Annie comes downstairs and she's like rounding up laundry, and there's
why are all these clothes wet?
A pile of towels in the corner. Every time she's like, "God damn it, Josh!"
There's an industrial-sized bottle of Febreze next to him.
No, and the kicker is the one time that she goes down there, and it's not just pee. He pooped on the towels too. And so she's so mad, and she picks it up and just flings it.
Fantastic.
The most worrying part is that there was no toilet paper left behind. You're more animal than man.
You're a monster.
I can't. Actually, something like that did happen 20
Okay, so we've got to. I mean, pardon my phrasing, but we've got to dig into this.
Gross.
Oh, yeah. So it was summer of 2002 when she came down to visit me in North Carolina, and
for the last time.
So she stayed at my apartment, and then while I was gone at work, she decided to clean up my room for me, and then she found a
huge pile of socks all stuck together.
Nope, it was a Army issued brown towel.
Oh, with all your potential children in it. Oh no.
Oh, that's a nightmare for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Good
Oh,
Lord.
my goodness.
So Okay.
Oh God.
What did we do?
I gotta ask,
Uh-huh.
just because I feel like if I don't, I'm doing a disservice to myself and our listeners. If you had to ballpark the last time you had washed that towel, what would you estimate?
Oh, jeez.
You're taking way too long to think about it. That's not a good sign.
He's doing some heavy duty calculations.
Carry the
let's see,
4.
You know what? I think it was just once. Yeah, just once. I was usually pretty good about being rid of the evidence. Or
Oh my God. Fair enough.
Oh no, my enlistment towel.
I wish. Yeah, I wish I could have been like, it was just leaning in like.
Yeah, just leaning against the wall.
What is this sheet of cardboard?
She picked it up and it broke. What'd you
do? Didn't know what it was. And she came out and was like, Josh, look, it's the. There's a storm coming, and she's shaking it.
And it's rumbling.
Yeah, exactly. Little flakes are just dropping. It's snowing.
Oh my God.
You can actually hear the baby screaming.
Oh my God.
Oh no, my spanker chief.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's great. Oh, man. I feel better now.
That's good. Laughter's the best medicine.
Yeah, well, then I must be the healthiest motherfucker around because goddamn. Whew. So let's talk about next week, gentlemen.
All right.
Next week, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And on Thanksgiving, my official vacation starts.
Heck.
Excellent.
Yeah. Which, that reminds me, that brings me to, well, I'll get to it in a second. But the weekend following Thanksgiving, next weekend, Josh and I are taking a road trip. We're going to come down to see Johnny.
Yeah.
And we're going to make a lot of loud noises.
I think so.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty excited about it.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, who wouldn't be?
Yeah. Are we still planning for Saturday so we can hit Blue Coachella and all that, or what's the plan?
I think so.
Okay. Okay.
I'll double back on everything and make sure that we're set to rock.
Set those plans, get everything squared away, make sure we don't get in trouble for anything. We don't want to get Johnny in trouble.
No,
we definitely
don't. That's what he wants the least.
That's what we all want the least, John. We're looking out for you, buddy. And then after that, I have an entire week where I intend to do almost nothing.
Hell yeah.
Except focus on finishing up the stuff for Tom.
Yeah.
And
anything we can do to help. You just know.
Well, getting to that, I know that I suggested one song.
You got more? I'm down.
There are I want to say 4, maybe 6 songs, but they'll be easy to knock out because they're all pretty, slow tempo country songs. So I feel like we could probably do it in a couple of days tops.
Hell yeah.
The hardest part is going to be for me figuring out some of the guitar parts because he's got some little bits that are finger picked and all that. and there's no way in hell I can do those. But but I'll take the time to try and figure them out, and I think we'll be able to knock them all out, and we might actually have a whole 6-song EP for
Wow.
that.
Hell yeah.
And if that turns out well, I'm gonna ask Jill if it would be okay for us to release it.
Oh.
If you guys are down with that, it's entirely up to you.
Yeah.
We'll wait and see what the finished product sounds like, and maybe
Yeah.
we can get some stuff going for it. I
Hell
think
yeah.
that would be cool. And then anything we sell of that particular one, I would like the money to go to Jill.
Yeah.
If you're cool
Yeah.
with that.
I
But-
think we can actually I think we can set it up so that anything that would come in through DistroKid for it would be automatically diverted. Like we could do
Because I have her PayPal, we could
100%.
set it up to go right to her PayPal.
Yeah. I'd be
Oh,
okay
cool.
with that.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I think that would be super awesome.
Hmm.
But yeah, well, I'll take a look at what all's available, and I'll send I'll send them all to you so you can at least try and work out
Yeah.
what you can from it. And I'll start working on my bits, and because really that's the one thing that still needs to be finished. All the rest of it's pretty much done, and I'm pretty happy with it. So
Awesome.
I feel like this is going to be a cool thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Cool. Well, that about covers it. But I'm excited to see you guys next week. That's kind of
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
a good time will be had by all.
Most definitely.
Mm-hmm. So there we are. Anybody else got anything they want to talk about?
Let's see.
I got as Ludacris might say, I got a lot of nada.
Fair enough.
All right.
Josh?
Let's see. Oh, Five Finger Death Punch, my favorite band. My new
Oh
favorite band.
yeah. How many of them
Yeah.
did you blow when you got backstage?
All 4 of them.
They just
All
put
at
you on
once?
the
Was it like a
All at once. All at
group
once.
tug? All right.
Oh yeah,
A
absolutely.
group pull, man.
Oh, Jesus.
How many guys
seen,
do they have? Is like two in your mouth and one in each ear? That kind of thing?
Oh, all of them in my mouth, man. See stuff.
He just unhinges his jaw like a snake.
Yeah.
And takes on the entirety of Five Finger Death Punch.
It's like Edgar the Worm in Men in Black 2 at the beginning when he just opens up. It's
Yeah.
like 4 flaps that just open. And it's just rotating teeth.
Right, yeah.
And one big old floppy tongue that covers him up like a sleeping bag.
I just imagine him coming in all shy. My name is Joshua. I'm here to service you.
I brought my own knee pads and everything.
Oh man, like it's unfortunate. Like, oh man. Well, you know how band dynamics work and
I am not familiar.
Okay, well, all right. Well, you got the lead singer. There's Ivan, the lead singer.
Mhm.
Oh, he knows their names.
Well, it's only fair since he's had them all in his mouth.
So
you were talking about the band dynamic, whatever that is.
right, yeah. It's so basically, yeah, like the singer, the guitar player, and the bass player all look.
Oh, now he's not saying their names because he's embarrassed.
All I know is Ivan. All I know is Ivan.
They're all named Ivan.
What? They're all named Ivan? Is that what you said?
They're all named Ivan. Yeah.
They're all named Ivan, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, the singer, the guitar player, and the bass player look like they would look and act like they would be in Five Finger Death Punch, right? And then there's a drummer.
Okay.
Yeah. Then there's a drummer who's who looks like he just showed up for the gig.
He just walked in. Hey, look, a drum set. Cool.
Yeah,
So
I mean, yeah,
typical
he's got-
drummer.
Where'd all these people come from?
Yeah, I mean, he's got like sleeve tattoos and everything, but he looks like somebody you'd have like a a beer or a coffee with, the singer and the bass player,
That'd be
not so much.
great. That'd be great if that's how they came out on stage. The singer, drummer, or singer, guitarist, and bass player come running out like, "Woo, rock and roll!" The other guy just walks up like,
Sets his coffee down.
Hey.
Oh god.
You. Hi, I'm Dave, and I play drums.
I also brought biscotti for everybody. Would you like some biscotti?
Ivan, would you like a biscotti?
All three of them be like, yes.
Oh God! All right, but let me tell you about their stick. Their stick, yeah.
Stick.
Yeah.
Their stick.
By the way,
Their yes, tell us about their sticks, Josh.
their stick.
Their hedgehog tummy sticks.
Anyway, better not be the opener about.
Oh, he opened all right.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah. Oh my. Anyway.
Just keep talking. He won't.
Yeah,
he won't stop.
He won't stop. Yeah, I know. My brother-in-law, not John, but Heather's husband, Paul. He's a huge Five Finger Death Punch fan. But
Oh,
that's that poor girl.
So yeah,
poor girl.
All right. So it was me, John, my brother-in-law, my other brother-in-law, Paul, and my dad. And
George and your brother Ringo.
There we go. So the lights go down for Five Finger Death Punch, and then you hear Spartans. What is your profession?
Oh, fuck me.
Oh. The same reaction. It was like, oh fuck. Yeah.
Oh my god.
The band comes out. The lead singer runs out wearing a Detroit Lions jersey with an American flag, like that, right?
Jesus Christ.
And then then start.
Then he front of the stage going, "How dare you!"
Yeah, how dare you, sir? This is Veterans Day. Yeah, and then he takes the flag and tosses it to somebody in the audience, which I'm 90% sure is against flag code, but somehow.
Well, as long as it didn't touch the ground.
Yeah, I'm sure. But,
was it crunchy like your towel?
Maybe that's their whole thing, right?
That's their thing is they all jerk off into the flag before they go out there and then throw it at somebody.
Oh god!
See, now that's an intro I would be so entertained to watch.
Let me show you how much we love them.
Somebody catches it. Somebody catches the flag. They're like, "Whoa! Oh!
It's still wet. It's still wet, guys.
Oh, come on, guys!"
It hit the guy in the wheelchair. It slid down his face. He loved it.
And then during his set, I was like, "Well, I'm gonna go get a beer." So I went and got a beer, and started.
That's a reasonable reaction.
Yeah. So then before they played their version of Bad Company,
Good God.
that's part of their thing is their big support the troops guys, right? So so they asked the audience who was a veteran, and then my dad, Paul, and John raised their hands, and then I come back, and then the guy behind me is like, "Are you guys all four veterans?" I'm like, "Yeah, we are." He's like, "Oh, cool, man! Thanks for your service." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, appreciate it." Yeah. But
do you mind? I'm trying to watch the show.
Yeah,
pretty hard if you
and then yeah, if their stick is their, support the troops and everything, rah rah rah, they would have known this next thing that they did not to do that because they were during Bad Company. The singer's
They
like,
did a
all
cover
right,
of "Fuck the Police."
no. Most veterans would have been like, yeah, fuck the police, but yeah, halfway through Bad Company, he's like, all right, all you veterans, salute, and then like 99.9 of the percent of the people who raised their hand were like, didn't do anything. You could hear like the like me and my brother-in-law laughed about it later. It was like you could hear like the collective eye roll,
That's awesome.
It was like Wakanda. We don't do that here.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
How long did they play?
Two.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I expected that. That response.
Oh, geez. 45 minutes an hour or something? Yeah.
Good God.
Oh.
I hope you went and got more than one beer.
I did.
Good man. Good man. I respect that.
Yeah.
Like that meme going around with Fred Durst, because like he's a cowboy now.
Right.
Fred Durst.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
Because his most recent look that I saw was he looked like a detective from a 70s.
Cochise or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's a cowboy now. And somebody posted about it, and they're like, Solid Biscuit tonight. This is what Fred Durst came out looking like. They played Break Stuff twice.
Wow.
What the fuck?
That's awesome. That is fantastic.
Like he just does not give a shit anymore.
He's getting ready. He's getting ready to transition to a country career, just like Steven Tyler. It's gonna be him, Steven Tyler, and Darius Rucker out on tour singing their country hits. And nobody's going to invite Bret Michaels.
Country? With a U, right?
Fred, of course, will just spell it with a U because he's all about subtlety.
Oh, you know what? Make the U backwards.
Ooh, good idea.
See, it's backwards. I really can't tell.
Well, it is.
Yeah, I mean, if you know, you know.
It is. Yeah. Everybody in the know. Then you're gonna have like chicken picking versions of fucking like rolling. I'm rolling. Yeah.
Oh man, I felt so bad for remember when Limp Bizkit had their comeback and Nicole Brown posted about it, how excited she was. And
no.
No,
I don't remember them having a comeback.
And I don't remember anybody being excited about it either.
Yeah, she was, and
really,
like,
no,
I didn't know. I thought she was being sarcastic, and then I had forgotten the lyrics to Nookie, and she said, put down, hey, like a chump, right? I thought she was making fun of him. So then, instead of being generally excited, so then I posted on her. I replied to her with like the cracked video of posing.
It was Mad TV. Parody? That was Mad TV.
Oh, Mad TV. That's right. Yeah, Mad TV. Yeah.
I actually have that on my computer, and I do not have rolling.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Then I was like, oh wait, I feel like a dick now.
Don't feel like a dick. It was the proper response.
Oh. You have to hit bad music on the nose with a rolled up newspaper. Otherwise it doesn't learn.
Oh man. Well, I think that about wraps it up. I think we're good to go. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I feel like that was the scoop, right?
It
That was the
totally
scoop.
was. It totally was. And to do the outro for us once again, Josh Davis.
All right. All right. Well, thanks for joining us today. We're Scoop the Mids, and this is Here's the Scoop. We'll talk to you later.